this isn't big enough for me to see. Is this the recipe? Welcome here to Keto Kitchen. Over there on the other side of the kitchen. And then we have Allison here, who has joined us as well. She is one of our official food testers, aren't you? You like the food we make? Oh, yeah. And then Jacqueline is over there as well. So we have a whole kitchen crew here to try out this recipe. Now, Stephanie, explain what we're making here today.
We're making low-carb stuffing, and it is keto, paleo, vegan, Whole30, all those things.
All of those things. So regardless of which one of those lifestyles you happen to be leading, it'll fit into any one of those. Okay, so this is an ingredient list that Stephanie just put up on the back. 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, which Chris already added in the heated pan.
That's
and
right.
You got some pumpkin seeds going on there too. So 2 tablespoons of raw pumpkin seeds. A tablespoon of minced garlic. Now, do you make that fresh, Chris?
The minced garlic, I think it's in here.
Oh,
That's
there.
the garlic onion.
That's a garlic. That looks like garlic and one of those shallots, like a shallot mixed together.
It's those, I think they're called winter onions.
Did we put
From
that
the garden.
in now? I'm not
Yep,
sure.
go ahead,
Yep,
add the
go ahead
onions.
and add it in our pan.
Add it in the pan. This is one of those ones that we didn't pre-make to see how it would turn out. So we're making this blind.
We're making this blind, yeah. You betcha. All right, so that is the...
Oh, I got to turn the
minced.
pan back on, too.
We had it preheating here before the show, and sometimes it gets a little on the warm side.
It does. These the pumpkin seeds said to warm them up about 3 minutes in the pan, and that it didn't take 3 minutes. So
Okay. It says saute until fragrant.
yeah, I can definitely smell that.
It's very fragrant.
Okay. It says keep medium heat. Add the celery, onion.
This looks like...
Yeah, that's the celery. Hi, Allison. Does it smell good?
Right?
That's all fine.
That's right.
Yum, yum.
Smells good.
If you've ever noticed, you follow the show, and Allison here starts giggling, it's because whenever she really likes the ingredients of food that's being mixed together, she starts salivating, and her way of saying that, ooh, this is going to be really good, is to just giggle the whole time.
Well, it smells really good too, you guys. The celery adding to this, just the onions and the garlic smelled really good with the. I'm pretty sure the seeds don't have any smell, but everything. else.
You go to a lot of these different restaurants, Chinese, Thai, Mexican, all these, but this actually smells like some of the foods coming out of some of those kitchens.
Yeah, they use a lot of onions, a lot of celery, a lot of garlic, and unfortunately, a lot of sugar in the stuff that they make at the Chinese
Which we are not
restaurant.
doing here today.
Right, no
Correct.
sugar. Right. Just know that.
Not
When
even
you-
like a replacement sugar.
Nope.
This is
Nope.
a good old tastes like Turkey Day stuffing.
Well, we'll find out if it tastes just like good old-fashioned Turkey Day stuffing here in about 10 minutes. Maybe 5.
Maybe it needs a little more oil.
Think
Add
so?
a little more oil in there if you want it.
And by oil, we mean coconut oil, you guys.
Coconut oil, yes, there we go.
That's your favorite, right, Chris?
Organic, unrefined
Well,
coconut oil.
it works, right?
For the record, coconut oil is not his favorite.
I like coconut, but just,
Not in your coffee.
not in my coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee is sacred, and it is meant to be either black or with just a little bit of heavy cream.
Okay, so far we have the pumpkin seeds, the garlic/onion in there. We have celery in there. What's going in next?
We need
Yeah.
the cauliflower, mushrooms, like everything else.
Oh.
All right, put in the mushrooms.
So a whole 8 ounces of mushrooms.
Not to be confused with shrooms, just mushrooms.
These are not magic mushrooms, you guys.
Nope.
This is not a medical recipe.
No.
Okay.
So
And
for
we
you
brought
tight
some-
flyers, no, they're just regular mushrooms. All right, and there goes the cauliflower.
We did not go to the beach to pick these mushrooms.
No.
And we brought vegetable broth, which adds a little bit more
Does that
liquid.
smell good? Ah.
Well, like I said, this is a cauliflower-based recipe, you guys, so my wife is going to love the heck out of this.
Yep.
And so I pour this in there, too?
That's the vegetable broth.
That's veggie broth. You know what, you guys, here's the cool thing about even having the kids on the show is, you know, adults can BS their way into trying to tell you that what they're making is good, but you can't fool the palate of a little child here. They
And the
either like
rosemary.
it or they don't.
All of this?
Yep.
I mean, is it all of it?
2
For people who say
tablespoons
that you
rosemary.
can't cook good food that's also healthy, what do you think, Allison? Is this smelling good?
See,
Yeah.
Jackie, that rosemary, that's that smell of like Thanksgiving turkey.
It does give it that stuffing flavor smell.
Okay, and we need salt and pepper.
All right.
Here's
Whenever.
salt. And,
Oh, that's sage.
That's,
oh, that's sage.
is
Never
that
mind.
whole bag going?
No.
It looks like catnip, you guys.
Maybe take a spoonful of it.
In goes the catnip.
Can we have a spoon there, Kevin?
Yeah. There you go.
Well, it's definitely nice looking.
Yeah, but it smells amazing.
Again, look, I mean, just like catnip, you guys.
Get some water in just a second. You can go get some water.
Go get some water.
Jackie's thirsty. She's going to go get herself some water. Go ahead.
So what do the instructions say on the cooking process here? I mean, how long do we cook this for?
You know, depending on how high your heat is, you can cook this for, it says 30 to 35 minutes.
Yeah, you can cook it for up to half an hour.
Oh
if you
my
want.
gosh.
So you could maybe put it in a crock on low and just let it go for a few hours. You know, if you're taking
We're not
it to
going
a
to cook
party.
it for that long, though. We like to have a little bit
No.
of crunch still in those veggies. Remember the super soggy
Where's the
cucumbers?
lid?
Remember the super soggy cucumbers that we made one time?
Yeah. Oh, we didn't put any celery salt in, did we? How much?
Here
is
it
that?
comes.
Just a little sprinkle and then regular salt.
And then a few pinches of sea salt. Use sea salt, you guys, if you salt anything. 'cause
He's
it has
lying. This is Himalayan.
Himalayan.
Fake news. No, I'm just kidding. No, this is the pink Himalayan salt.
Yeah.
I don't know what the difference is, but
Yeah, that was the mucho. It looks like you got enough salt.
okay. Well, you never know.
It's got all the extra minerals in it, guys. That's why you want to use sea salt
Oh, yeah, some pepper.
and pepper.
I didn't put in all that.
You can put too
pepper.
much salt, but you can't put too much pepper.
Right, yeah. Maybe if we...
There we go.
I wonder why they
Oh,
went with the
it is
pumpkin
smelling
seeds.
awesome. Does that smell good? Yum.
I had to bring what I bring to every restaurant I go to,
Butter.
butter.
You actually carry that in your purse, huh?
I will carry a little Tupperware of butter in my purse. No joke.
Now, I've heard of people carrying emergency sriracha on their keychains, but I mean...
This is an
Emergency
emergency.
butter.
It needs flavor and fat.
It was not in the recipe, Stephanie. No, I'm just kidding.
I know, it's from my own plate.
No, you could throw it in there. It'd be good. It's not going to
Wasn't
hurt
there
it.
somebody who said they carried hot sauce in their purse for...
Oh, hot sauce.
oh, we won't get into that. But somebody claimed to.
Wow.
All right, Allison's getting antsy here for some food.
Well, just, maybe...
Yeah, we'll give it
We're
a few
going to
minutes.
steam it. We're going to steam this for a few minutes. Like it says on the recipe, that you can let this cook for up to 30, 35 minutes if you want. But Allison, what are you wanting? Are you getting anxious for some food?
It looks like it's about nap time.
Are you getting
Yeah,
tired?
she's just so
gauging that.
hungry.
It-
All right,
It's
let's
looking
pass
like-
out some plates here.
It looks like nap time.
Plates go down that way.
Who said
We're going to
you
have
get
a plate right here,
Just
Allison.
kidding.
I guess we're done with that for the moment. And we need some shovels, otherwise known as spoons. Would you like a couple of spoons down there? Don't do that. All right, we're going to get some food served here in just a second. Are you looking forward to that?
Well, that's cool.
Okay, here's a picture of the finished product. Everything all mixed together.
Oh,
You can see the fresh sage. We used dried sage. Looks delicious, though.
I hope everybody in the building is going, what is that smell?
oh, I'm guarantee you they are. We're tantalizing them with all this smell of goodness. Gotta stop.
I think you're squeezing her tummy.
You want to go down? You want to go over this side? Here.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Jackie, you ready to try this?
No. You want to put some on a plate, or you want to give it some more time? Or here, let's put some on Kevin's
let's
plate.
try this, man.
And Kevin can try it and say whether it's done or not. You want to try it?
It sure seems done to me.
Let's do it.
Oh, delish.
Just like that? All right.
Does not need any more cooking at all.
Oh.
Okay. You want to try some, Jackie? Move your hand.
You want to try it?
You want to just try the flavor? Okay.
Here it is, the big test.
There comes the test. You know, does it pass the kid test?
Can I have another spoon?
What?
Pass another spoon down. Oh, she's going to reach over for it. This is pretty kick butt. It is delicious, isn't it? Yeah. Oh man, it's good.
Amazing.
More. All right. You heard the lady.
Chris, you got to serve Jackie some more, man.
Hang on now.
She's into the.
Now, do you like the flavor and the crunch, or which one? Oh.
Too spicy.
Oh. Too hot.
The spice caught up with her.
Spicy. So do you want more or not?
Maybe
Might
with
be the
some
pepper. Might be
butter.
the pepper. It was that,
Yeah, throw some butter in here and see what happens.
Here, mix this on yours.
No, I mean
Yeah,
in
sometimes
here.
the kids don't always like as
Well,
much
yeah.
pepper as the adults. So she says it's a little hot.
And I didn't
spicy
even
for
use
her.
that much pepper.
But flavor-wise, it is absolutely delish.
I think the sage is kind of a spicy.
Spicy.
It tastes like when you open your stuffing and you get your little stuffing packet and the seasonings in there.
Mhm.
It smell when you open that. There's a smell, and this tastes like that smell. So it has the flavor and the taste of stuffing, for
So
sure.
question. This recipe is designed to be Jackie. This recipe is designed to be a stuffing, correct?
Yeah.
So you can use this for a turkey or chicken or whatever else you may have made. But to me, this is there's a lot of stuffings that I don't necessarily enjoy. Like, I'm not one of those people at the Thanksgiving table that takes the stuffing. This I actually would. This is delicious. So let's go ahead and score this. I think not only from a stuffing standpoint would this be good in a bird, but I think this would be actually great to eat standalone on its own. I give it 2 thumbs up. Chris?
Come back to me.
I pulled the waiter out of ask him while his mouth was full.
Right.
Stephanie.
I give it 2 thumbs up. If you're not dairy free and you can eat butter, I think the butter really enhances it all. It just reminds you of that warm, buttery large meal.
Well, anybody who makes stuffing, you know that there's a large quantity of butter in there anyway.
Sure.
So even when you make stovetop out of the box, you're looking at about a quarter cup of butter.
So your score on the food today, Chris, is what?
Well, I want to taste this when it's
When it's got the little
when it's
little extra
soggy.
butter in it.
Well, that and when it's. I believe that the cauliflower is supposed to mimic the breading of the breading in the stuffing. So if the softer it gets, I think the more flavorful it'll get. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Scoop it up and eat it like this.
That's the big one.
And you weren't actually a fan of cauliflower, but you don't mind this.
No. I'm not I'll eat cauliflower raw and dip it in like ranch dip or something like that. I can do it that way, but most of the time.
So what do you think about it with some extra cooking?
Well, again,
I gotta try just a little bit of that.
Pretty good, huh?
yeah, it's good. If you're expecting like a traditional stuffing, that's not this. But if you're looking for a healthy replacement, this would probably be very good. I'd like to taste it after it's stuffed in a bird, when it has all the,
Sure.
you know.
So where you at? 2 thumbs? 1 thumb?
1.5 thumbs.
1.5 thumbs. All right, you guys. That's a great score for a recipe that is essentially just a stuffing.
Mm-hmm.
But a great even meal to have standalone on its own. Hope everyone enjoyed this. I would recommend that you do this with your meal. Consider using this as a stuffing, or if you just want to make this as a meal for yourself, it's actually very delicious all on its own. Kevin Hunter, Chris Bornstedt, and Stephanie Hunter here on Keto Kitchen. Thanks everyone for joining us.
Programming on Northwest Digital News. Thanks for joining us for this special broadcast. Heard around the world in more than 70 countries on YouTube, Instagram, Patreon, Facebook, and Twitch TV. If you enjoyed a story or guest we had here on Northwest Digital News and would like to strut your stuff on the broadcast, email us today at wainfo2017@gmail.com or call or text 360-545-3501. We're always interested in unique stories, topics, and guests to share with our worldwide audience. Before you go, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up and comment on the live stream. And for those of you who'd like to financially support the broadcast, you can do so at patreon.com/Northwest Digital News. We thank you for your patronage. On behalf of Chris Bornstedt, Kyle Torgeson, Stephanie Hunter, and all the people that made this broadcast possible, I'm Kevin Hunter. Till next time, take care.